All right, I'm back. Um, this is the bottom of the rose, and basically what I did was hammered out some points that were sticking up. Now I had that in the last video, and hopefully I can stitch this in with some editing tools. Um, so at this point right now, I've knocked this to a nice round shape because where they were bent, there was like big kinks in it. So right now what we're going to do is get the leaves finished. And I've basically done the leaves to a point where they're almost finished. I did the tip, the top one here. I still have to go over my lines on this one again, and you can see on this one it actually looks like the veins coming through. On this one it doesn't.
Yeah.
But you can see the lines. So I was looking for my tool, and it's right next to you. All right. Now normally what I'd use is a piece of wire, electrical wire, just stripped wire off of here, and then I'd have my pieces soldered on. This one would actually, these two would have one connector piece, and I just put a bend in the middle of it, turn it over, and solder right here where they come together. And then this one was the same way. It just had a little piece bent over the wire, and I put a little drop of solder on it. So it was real easy. Now these are actually cut from one piece of the sheet copper. And I bent the stem piece. That's how wide it was, this wide. And I bent it. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you. Again, this is the tool I'm using. All it is a dart tip put inside a piece of oak. The last one I had, I broke, so I had to make a new one. All right, just right here. Just trying to make the leaves look right, look like rose petals, all right, or rose leaves. So I already made lines in it. All right, I already have lines in it. I'm just going to deepen them. And all I have to do is press on this. All right, so the last tool I had, it was only about this long. It was only about this long. And I didn't have any pressure on it. This one's real easy to use. And I'll let you put enough pressure on it to where you can actually see what you're doing. And you'll be able to see the difference. Now you can actually see the veins on this side as compared to that side. So go ahead and do this. Okay. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. Now, on the edges, there's actually a serrated edge. Now, I don't have nothing that'll take a little nip out of there, but I don't know if you can see this. You see that? Well, it looks serrated now, Looks serrated now. And I'll show you how I do it. I'll be darned if there's one thing that I did not grab, and it was my little, that's alright. I have something right here. All I want to do is put a straight edge on this and go from the base to the tip as straight as I can. Just like so. Alright? And then you can make it deeper. Just like so. Then, what I'm going to do is start making these veins here. Basically, they just come out at a regular interval. Or when they get to the edge of the leaf, they kind of split off into several different go a couple different ways, we'll just say that. Come over onto this side. All right. Now got to that point, I am going to put the little serrated things on there. Now you can do this with several different things. You can even use a pair of scissors. You can use a pair of needle nose. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can use to do this. Now all I'm doing is putting it right on the edge and pulling back on it, giving it some little bit of pressure. It's not the right position here. So it could take you up to 6 hours or so to do one of these, if you have, as long as you have all the tools. It takes a little bit of time to do every little step. As you can see, that's what it looks like on the back. That's what it looks like on the front. Look good?
Yeah.
Alright. So, now what I'm going to do is I got to insert this into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sheet metal cutters and I am going to put a little nip right in the edge here. Sorry, move my board up a little. Right here. Actually, let me come down a little bit, about right there. And all I'm trying to do is nip out an edge. Just like so. See that? And that's how I'm going to make my thorns on there also. See that? Alright. So what I'm going to do is take my little pliers here. I'm going to pull it out just a hair. Try to straighten this up. Without smashing it. And this will be sliding right into here. Let me, you can see it my way here. Alright, hopefully that doesn't. Boys, it's barely shy. So, what I'm going to do is actually bend this. See if you guys can see this here. Try to turn this in on itself. Hopefully I can. Nope. But I do believe I got it to a point where I can slide it in there now. And solder it. So let's try it out. Alright, not quite. So let me keep, see if I can't get this opened up just a little bit more. And I do believe we're fine now. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. That right there. Now what I'm going to do is just drop some solder on it. It's right next to you. Alright. Alright. Hopefully this works first time. Alright. See it good? That's it. That is it. Now, that's it. Now what I'm gonna do is I want to put some thorns on it by pinching, just how I did that. I don't really like the way that looked though, so I might have to try a different approach. You know what? I see something that needs to be addressed. Yeah. Look at that. Alright, so one of my little leaves came off there. We're gonna put a little solder, get it back on there. Happens real quick. This little leaf came off. Can you see that good? You can see where it's cut right there.
Yeah.
Oh, running out of fluid. No. Only takes a second. That quick. Soak into there. Drip off. That's it. So, we got the leaves on. They're on there real good. We got all the flower pieces on. Let me go ahead and, oh, I've never done the thorns on it. What do you think? Should I or shouldn't I?
It would look cool with them. Just like how you did the cactus farm.
Alright. So, let me see if I can't put some thorns on this thing here.
Too bad you just can't
Alright.
use your solder and shape it.
Okay. Does it look like a thorn?
Yeah, it does.
Trying to bend it back out to the right spot. I don't know. I'll have to do some reflecting on that. Because they actually have these little nodules. Going down the stem. I'm not going to mess with it no more. I'm not going to put no more thorns on it. If I do, I'll put it in a video. How's it look though?
These are.
Right.
This looks really good.
Now,
I like how.
I don't actually have one done, but I have some blanks here. And you can see what this is going to look like. That's what it's going to look like. Probably be a little shorter. Probably a different, this is for something a little smaller. Like I said, this is actually a pretty big rose. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this inspired somebody to go out and make one for themselves. I mean, basically you can do this with beer cans, I think. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Materials are pretty well available. You just got to search them out. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.